Okay, here we go, Math 20. I think you're going to be so excited about this. This is 4.1, and I am going to get you set up on Khan Academy, but nobody does the easy factoring that I can find. So this is just way better, and I just want you to learn easy instead of hard. So if you were in my grade 10 class last year, you already did it this way, and it'll just be review. Otherwise, you've done factoring, and it'll lead you nicely to this easy way. So here we go. I'm just going to go fast, and you can pause as you need to. So this is 4.1, the first page, and I'm just going to go through these examples and talk. So 1a, factor by removing the greatest common factor. So we can look and we can take out a 5 and an x squared. That'll leave us with 3x minus 1. And we're done. This one, notice this, y plus 2 is the common factor, and we just bring it out front, y plus 2. And we're left with 3y minus 9. So think of this as just like an m or a something, and we're just factoring it out front. Then we have to continue factoring. Inside, we can factor out a 3. That 3 will sit in the very front because it could sit in the middle, but we generally don't put it there. So divide by 3, and we're done. Difference of squares, remember we square root this part, square root that part, plus and minus in between. So 5a minus 7 times 5a plus 7. Those are the easiest to do, easiest to forget. Here we could factor first and take out 16, 32, a 16. That would leave us with t squared minus 4, and then we could keep factoring. 16t minus 2, t plus 2. But let's say we didn't realize that, and we just did difference of squares to begin with. 4t minus 8 and 4t plus 8. Then we would realize in here we have 4 we have to take out. In here we have 4 we have to take out. So this would be an in your mind step probably. And then you'd combine those two 4s. So 4 times 4 would give you the 16. T minus 2, t plus 2. And we'd have the same answer. Okay, now I have to slide this up and make sure that we get all the examples on here so you can see them. Okay, where possible, factor by inspection. Don't worry about how they say by. We're just going to do it by the easy way. So the easy way, remember, is you're looking for two things that times together to give you this first term. Well, a and a is our only choice. And you write them vertically. Same thing here. Two things that times together to give you a plus 30. So I'm just going to guess 5 and 6. So then I'm going to check diagonally. That's going to give me 6a. This is going to give me plus 5a. When I add those together, I get 11a. That's positive, and I look. Yep, that's what's there. So that's my factoring. Hooray! So when we do this one, we're looking for, now we want negative 30. So what if I did b and b, and let's say I pick 3 and 10, which it is not, but this will be a good example to see what we do when it isn't. So here we need negative, so plus and minus. Then when these times together, I've got a positive and a negative, so I will have a negative number. Then I'm looking and I get b minus, no, not minus 10. I get negative 10b and plus 3b, and that gives me negative 7b, which is not what's in the middle, so that's not what I want. So I'm just going to go up here, and B and B and 6 and 5. And I need a plus and a minus. So what if I do plus minus and then I check minus 5B plus 6B, that's going to give me a plus 1. Nope, I need minus 1. So if I switch the signs, there, ta-da, now it's going to work. Plus 5B minus 6B is going to give me negative B. I've got negative 30 there, and here gives me the first term, the B squared. So my factors, B minus 6 and B plus 5. Okay, this one, x and x, 4 and 12, and both of them have to be negative because if I times two negatives together, it will give me the positive 48, but when I add them, I'll get something negative. That's going to give me negative 16. That's not going to work. 48 is 2 and 24. Negative, negative. That's going to give me negative 26. That's not right. 1 and 48. That's not going to work. 3 and 16. And you can tell that, oh yeah, these are just not going to work out to something. And that is because this has no factors. Then here, well, should I say no factors really? I guess this is its own factor. No further factoring. How about that? No further factoring. Hooray. Okay, this guy, I can take out a 3x to start with. And then I've got x squared minus 7x plus 12. X and x, 3 and 4, minus minus. Negative 4x minus 3x gives me, yep, the negative 7x. So I get 3x and x minus 3, x plus, nope, x minus 4. Then factor the following polynomials by grouping. Grouping is, we're going to use that when we have 4 terms. Here we do not really have 4 terms because this can be combined to x squared minus 3x minus 10. Then I can do x and x, 5 and 2, minus and plus, and yes, x minus 5, x plus 2. Okay, and this last one on this page, this is actually 4 terms. We don't have anything that we can collect together. So your first rule, and you'll probably want to write these down somewhere. Number 1, underline the first pair and the last pair. Number 2, factor out what's common from each of the pairs separately. So we can take out a 2 and an r. That's going to leave me with x minus 8. Here I can take out a 3, and that's it. Okay, so out comes the positive 3, and you have to take out the sign. That will be your sign in between, so 3, and I'll have x, take away 8. Then, this is rule number 3, your brackets must be identical. Once they are identical, then we're back to 1c up above. Factor that out, x minus 8, and 2r plus 3. Okay, that's it for that page. Over we go to factor the following. And this, we could take out a 9. Let's do that. 9, and we've got 4 minus x squared. So 9, and then this is the difference of squares, 2 minus x, 2 plus x. Don't worry about rearranging it. B, 7 and 4, x and x, plus and minus, and that'll give me -7, +4, -3x. I need +3x, so my signs will switch, and I'm done. 7 minus x and 4 plus x. This is scrappy work. It's totally fine. This is the part that is the real work you need to see. Same with here. You're doing questions 1 to 12 all. You'll be so happy. Let's make a nice little smiley face next to that. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.